Welcome back to another TK Breezy video. We are back from EVO, and it was great. Did you enjoy EVO? Because I enjoyed EVO. Everybody enjoyed EVO. Yeah, it was a good time. I had a great time there. I played a bunch of casual. I didn't enter anything because I didn't even know I was going until probably 3 days before. Saw my FGC homies. Played a lot of casuals. Played some Project L. Played some Tekken 8, although I already played Tekken 8. But yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff. I bought some nice gear. I got a couple jackets I can't wear for like the next 3 or 4 months. Yeah, so if you never went to EVO, well, also this EVO was so historic that there's now EVO Day. Vegas has an EVO Day. August 6th is now officially EVO Day. So, and they also released the dates next year, and the dates next year of EVO are July 26th through 28th, and that might be a conflict of interest for me because DreamCon. So now I'm gonna have to talk to these boys. I'm like, hey, can we move that to like August just in case? Cause like I kind of need to go to EVO, you know what I'm saying? But we're gonna have that going next year. Should be a good time. Yeah. So the results for EVO. We'll go ahead and look at that real quick. Just go ahead and knock that out the way. So here are the results for EVO. Everything that happened. These are the amount of people that entered. A 7,000 man tournament, bro. Jesus Christ. We got almost 2,500 people for Guilty Gear. We had 1,500 people for Tekken. We had 1,300 people for Marvel. That's crazy. So just good numbers all around. I mean, even the smaller tournaments still had good numbers. So Ninja Killer Nicholas and Scorpion Prox taking Mortal Kombat's top 6. And Melty Blood, we had Mao, Moai, Dai, and Jimmy Tran. Okay, let's go, Jimmy. And King of Fighters, we had Zalhai, ET, and Mo. Zalhai's going crazy too. All right. And fighters with Hickory, Yasha, and Nitro, and Capcom, which or Marvel's Capcom. I actually ended up watching this finals too. I really wanted King Blue River to win just because I mean his team is so unorthodox, but didn't happen. Jabril, Evasion, King Blue, Street Fighter, Angry Bird, Minna, and Punk. That I watched the whole top 6. It was crazy. Tekken, Arsenal Ash doing it again, AO and Ulsan, and then Guilty Gear, Leffen, Big Left in the building, Nubenheimer and Daru. So crazy to see all that going on. No, we're never going to hear the end of it. Leffen has won something else. So now we all have to suffer for the next at least 4 months. Rip. So yeah, that's all the champions of EVO. Thank you, EVO. There was a little bit of bad news that came out from EVO, but nothing like crazy like that. This is the PS5 USB ports reportedly melted at EVO 2023 esports tournaments, which is actually that's actually factual. There was some reports of that. Now I do think that this probably could have been stopped. I don't know if they ever turn off the systems overnight, but I think it's probably it's probably a good idea to run through and turn everything off and just boot it all up the next day. That I know that requires some manpower, and so maybe they're like that's why they didn't do it. But yeah, there's that's something that I would hate have happen to me. Like I got my stick, I go play a game, and then I come back and I can't even get my stick out because it's too hot. Yeah, big GG's on that. So also it's Vegas, so I'm not really sure if that's if it's the venue's fault or if it's Vegas. So anyway, Will Shanklin, thank you Will for writing this article, says EVO 2023 fighting game tournaments attendees reported problems with the damaged PlayStation 5 USB ports over the weekend. Participants took to social channels via Kotaku. Oh no, boo. Anyway, to show and tell accounts of USB accessories that seemingly got too hot and melted when plugged into the event's numerous PS5 consoles. Current Google, Eduardo Cuervo, who said he attended the event for the first time this year, posted on X, formerly Twitter, the photo below of the controller USB plug that included melted pieces of the PS5's blue port. Mine was not the only controller that melted down, he wrote. So yeah, we got pieces like that happened. So yeah, I'm not really sure exactly how to beat that, like because I don't really know the actual issue as to what happened, if there's like that's something we can't beat. But I feel like the common sense answer in my head is like maybe we turn off all the systems overnight. I mean, if they do that already and I just didn't know that, well then yeah, I think maybe we just got to figure out another alternative. We need a big ass fan right in the middle of the table blowing straight up on all the PS4s. So yeah, that's what we need. But yeah, we got EVO's proven that PS5 is not the answer. USB ports are melting like cray. We got Kyoku's USB on his controller melted. This is not isolated. We need to go PC or Xbox at least. That's okay. That was a shill. I'm down for peace. I'm even down for the Steam Deck. But come on, man. Just say you team Xbox and move on, bro. Yeah. Like, come on, bro. But yeah, so that happened. And that was really like, I feel like maybe the only real bad thing I can really think that happened at EVO. So far, I didn't hear any crazy reports coming out. I tweeted that I had like a minor annoyance of people asking me why I was there in like a condescending way. Or being like surprised I was there. Like, dude, I've been going to fighting game tournaments since like 2012. Like the first thing I went to was like some Big E tournament. I've been like several Winter Brawls, several Summer Jams. I've been to East Coast Throwdowns. I've been to SCR before. And like, I've been playing a shit ton of fighting games, bro. I don't really know why, like, we're still on this, oh wait, Smash was over here. That's crazy. Also, I mean, like, if you just go back to the history of my stream, you won't find Smash on this bitch for at least 2 months. Like, I just don't play that game as often, if at all. Online sucks. And, genuinely, I'm having more fun playing, fighting games I'm learning new stuff about. So, you know, I'm just another tournament goer like everybody else. You didn't ask that every O2 or why they were there. And some of the people that asked me, I ended up playing casuals with them and busting their ass. So now I kind of want to ask them, what were you doing here? You just lost to a Smash nigga, bro. Your life is over. Anyway, next. Oh, we got some pretty shit news coming in from the Smash community, which is kind of funny. Well, not the news is not funny, but the fact that we just segged into that is funny. So, if you didn't know, there was, I mean, all right, well, let's preface this that this is a crazy thing to come full circle. So we have to go back in time. Everybody knows Puppeh, right? Well, Puppeh was one of the victims that came out during 2020, and like it was about Senpai and all that other good stuff. And it was, you know, said that there was some inappropriate sexual conduct between Puppeh and Senpai, and then she gets canceled. All right, so Puppeh is like 16 at the time. Puppeh is now like 21 or 22, something like that, or 7. He was 16 at the time of the things coming out, or the things happening. He was not 16 at the time it came out, but he's now 21 or 22 or some shit like that. Well, yeah, so we got this tweet from Memphis. Well, we got this tweet from Puppeh, which actually, this goes even further back. I gotta go all the way back because this is it starts even deeper than that. So August 5th, yes, says, for me personally, instead of mask, can we put something like, oh, I don't know, minors need to make sure they stay with their parent guardian, alcohol will not be permitted inside the facility, and sexual harassment will not be tolerated. I don't know, just my 2 cents. Because in the safety restrictions of SmashCon, you know, the first thing that shows up was attendees are encouraged to wear masks. I had it up earlier, but if you go to the site, you can actually click on a Google Docs link that like has all the rest of the rules, and in those rules, it definitely says shit like, you know, no sexism, racism, no misconduct of any kind, right? So I think a lot of people are like, yes, like, why are you trying to get your internet points? We get it, man. Like, you know, you're a good guy if you're per se, but like, we shouldn't have to say common sense shit like this. Some dude's not gonna be like, damn, bro, I didn't know I couldn't do that here. I guess I'll just keep it to myself. Like, nah, man, like I think he knows that that's wrong, and I think he's gonna do it anyway. So yeah, I think putting that in the rules is not going to make it so that people will be like, damn, bro, you caught me. You caught me, man. I was this close to doing it, but because I saw it in the rules, I can't do it anymore. Shit. So anyway, that's how that started. And then because of that tweet, for some reason, Puppeh, in his 21-year-olds of wisdom, said, well, since SmashCon didn't explicitly say I can't harass people, I know what I'll be doing. And I know, like, after this, he said some other shit that was like, this is such a brain dead take or blah, blah, blah. But like, at no point was this like a good tweet. Like, that was just not a good tweet at all, brother. So not really sure what we're getting at right there. You're 21. You're saying, well, now that I know you're trying to be satirical, but like, that's just not a good satire joke. But in these tweets, this guy Memphis took the tweets, or took, I don't know, some screenshots from Puppeh's Snapchat, or just his like maybe not just Snapchat, but like his messenger and everything. And well, Puppeh has been saying some weird shit in there. And so that came out, and then it was not the original person who it was about. It was by the way, this person's also 16. So the original person this was about, she comes out, she says, "Hi, these are from my phone. I did not give Memphis permission to post this. I don't even know how he got a hold of these messages, and that will be under investigation. I was planning on releasing a tweet longer after SmashCon, so I wasn't comfortable. But unfortunately, I think fortunately, there's no longer in my control. I will make a tweet longer eventually explaining everything. This is just a quick post under short notice addressing it. I don't know why he posted this without permission. I don't know who's been spreading those images around, but I will find out on my own since Memphis blocked me and has DMs off. On top of that, I just asked anybody that nobody DMs or ask me anything until further notice." So again, 16-year-old Puppeh is now what, 20, 21, and she's still got other stuff. So he says, "Got it. So a year and a half till you're 18. That's fucking weird. Yes, you do. You're dirty little dog. Okay. You look so hot. You're perfect. I'm your biggest fan." Again, you're 21. You're saying this to 16-year-olds, and that's just really not the way that we do that. So the tweet longer does come out, and there's some stuff in here that like is not relating to Puppeh, but it is related to like things that has happened to her. I think she might have edited it a little bit because there's actually way more up here. But anyway, she says, "Me and Puppeh started being friends in the early Twitter days. We've been kind of distant. We mostly talk about Smash. He began making comments about my appearance. I never really thought anything weird about it, but I still made note of it by taking pictures of the images. I'm aware of the age gap, and neither of us spoke or were interested in dating other, and I never liked him as anything more than a friend. I showed a few of my close trusted friends, and that's when I began to notice that it was a little weird. I planned on making a statement about it, but was scared because of past experience I've been going through regarding my general negative appearance reputation on Twitter." But yeah, so Puppeh then deleted his Twitter, and well, I'm not saying that's an admission of guilt, but like genuinely, almost every person that has deleted their Twitter, usually they don't bounce back. They don't bounce back. So, not really sure what his plan is to do now, but yeah, that came out, and well, I have not seen anything of him since. So also, what I need to say though before we get into this, y'all need to stop saying MDVA. This is VA, okay? MD don't got that weird shit. All this shit is VA specifically. Y'all better stop trying to put MDVA account. Nah, nigga. The worst thing we got in MDVA, or worst thing that's about MDVA right now is VG Boot Camp, right? And I don't even mean that in a bad way. I'm just saying they're not doing so hot right now. But as far as the weird shit, that's VA. You VA niggas can stay VA. Y'all stay out. Y'all stay down there, bro. Look, we got it right here. We got to separate ourselves from Sova, bro. Simbai is from VA, bro. That's all Sova. Anyway, so that's the end of that story. That happens. But moving into our last story. This one actually made national news. Twitch streamer Kai Cenat charged over a Union Square riot because he decided, "Hey guys, I'm trying to give away some PS5s. Let's all meet up in Times Square." Now, I won't say that all the actions that happened from this are his fault, but like, you got to understand like who you are in the space, right? Like, you can't do shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, you are literally like a sensation. You are an actual sensation. People are going to go crazy. It's like, I mean, like, we just came from DreamCon, right? And the RDC people can't go anywhere. They can't go anywhere without like a security guard or using the back rooms or wherever, because as soon as they show up, it's a mob, right? And like, Kai is he probably, I mean, I would say he's arguably bigger than them, or maybe like right around the same area. But you're just one person. So like, you say I'm gonna meet all y'all in Times Square, people are gonna be like, "Damn, I get to meet Kai Cenat," right? Of course they're gonna fucking go, and then shit's gonna get rowdy, and then shit's gonna be an issue. And so that's exactly what happened. By reading this here report, it says, Union Square, in a stunning case, a crowd of thousands packed Manhattan's Union Square for Kai Cenat's hyped giveaway that quickly got out of hand Friday afternoon, with some clamoring on vehicles, hurling chairs, and throwing punches. Who hurled the chair? That's why this part right here is the only reason that this part even happened. Everybody know, y'all watch Boondocks. Someone has to throw a chair first. Someone has to Someone has to throw a chair first. So whoever threw that first chair, that now at that point, that's not Kai's fault, bro. It's whoever threw the chair's fault. Injuring police as they struggled to rein in the chaos. At the height of the riot, shouting teenagers swung objects at car windows, threw paint cans, and set off fire extinguishers. Some people climbed on moving vehicles, falling off as it sped away. Others pounded or climbed atop city buses. Police made at least 65 arrests, 30 being juveniles. The NYPD said Twitch streamer Kai Cenat is facing 3 charges, including riot, first degree, causing public injury and damage, which is a felony. He faces 2 misdemeanor charges of inciting a riot and unlawful assembly. Cenat's team released a statement Saturday saying, yesterday, members of AMP hoped to create a positive experience for fans and give back as a show of appreciation for their support. We've hosted fan meetups and video shoots in the past, but we've never experienced anything at the scale of what took place yesterday. We recognize that our audience and the influence are growing, and with that comes greater responsibility. We are deeply disheartened by the outbreak of disorderly conduct that affected innocent people and businesses, and do not condone that behavior. We apologize to all those impacted. We are fully cooperating with local authorities. Yeah, he probably should be fine, but yeah, this was just a bad idea more than anything. You know, like, again, you have to understand who you are, bro. You were Kai Cenat. Like, niggas want to meet you. Niggas want to be you. Like, niggas want to say that they were there. You know what I mean? The amount of times that, like, we were at DreamCon, and, like, people weren't even asking him for a picture. Like, they would just come up. And like, you know what I mean? And, like, he would still give him the picture. But, like, that's the level of hype you're on. People don't even care to know to ask you, hey, what's up, man? None of that. They just came up with the phone, you know, hit one of those, and then kept it moving. And I was like, that's just gotta be exhausting. But yeah, bro, that's just the level you're on. You gotta know you can't be doing shit like this. So my man actually got air vac'd out, basically, or evac'd out. They put him in a car, and they were saying that people, like, believed that the car that he was in, people were still climbing on top of it when they were leaving. But yeah, man, you know, I'm not going to sit here and shit on him like, what an idiot. But, like, yeah, bad idea. And maybe, like, reevaluate, like, what you want to do in the future for something like this. If you want to do a meetup, that's great, bro. But, like, you need, like, security, and you need, you need structure. You need structure for shit like that. You can't just say, hey, niggas, I'm about to be out in New York. Come through. Like, you're Kai, bro. You can't do shit like that. Shit. So, but yeah, man, that's gonna be it for this news cycle. If you have any comments, make sure you leave them below. If you have not already dropped a follow or a like or a subscribe and anywhere that you can, make sure you do that here on Twitch or YouTube. Also, I would like to say big thank you. There's been a lot of people lately that have actually told me that they, like, have been keeping up with a lot of the news and stuff because of me through these videos, and that means a lot, because, you know, everybody can be like, hey man, we love you for your commentary and stuff, but knowing that, like, some of my little side ventures are starting to actually get some recognition is really nice. So I appreciate y'all. For that. And yeah, with that being said, I will see you on the next video. We might be able to turn out another one. I am leaving to go to SmashCon on Thursday. But until then, I'll just be here streaming, most likely Street Fighter on twitch.tv/TKBreezy. So definitely come through, and I'll see you then. Peace.